All right, guys, I thought I would just do a quick video. I had my coaching call today, actually in the mentorship group with Alan Cosgrove, Rachel Cosgrove at Results Fitness. And a couple of things we talked about today. Well, I missed a little bit last month's call, but was planning your marketing strategy. So something that I have outlined. Yourselves, do you have your marketing calendar outlined? That's something that you want to, whether it is just a brief outline, month to month, month to month. Um, but you want to have a good outline of knowing when to start marketing for certain things. So Black Friday is coming up, and then obviously we've got New Year as well. Now, Black Friday, if you're in New Zealand, we don't really, it's not because of Thanksgiving or anything, but it doesn't mean we can't jump on board. We don't have to call it Black Friday. We can call it something else. And we don't also we just don't need to we don't need to think of it so much as being a Black Friday sale. It's just a sale. It's just maybe a reason for you to reach out. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and reconnect some old clients. I'm actually going to try and do like a re-engagement. Hey, Stefan, mate, you're getting them all in today. So just talking about Black Friday and New Year, and just talking about basically having a marketing calendar. So yeah, Black Friday, it's not, New Zealand holiday as such, but it doesn't mean you can't reach out to old members. It gives you an excuse to reach out. You can say, oh, I was just thinking about you. I was just thinking about, we're doing hey, Lauren, how are we doing? Just thinking about doing a Black Friday special, or, I'm talking hello, it's not Thanksgiving. Just wanted to know, I want to say thanks for your support in the past, but also, are you thinking of doing anything for the new year? Because you've got New Year coming up, you've got Christmas coming up. So there's a couple of different ways you can reach out. So you've got a marketing calendar. You're not going to get stumped by coming up to say, Black Friday is coming up and not having anything to put out. You need to know what things to put out. You need to know that when you have like holidays coming up, that that you're gonna cheers, Stefan. It's good. You need to know that you've got something in place. So whether it's emails, whether it's texts, whether it's posters, flyers, talks at the community centres, talks in cafes, whatever you decide to do, you need to have it planned out ready, so that when it comes to it, and it might be a month out before, you might have a challenge starting, you might advertise a month out, so you can start generating those leads, getting them in, nurturing them, and then obviously trying to sell to them. Now, you can do this via Facebook. You can do this any way you like. If you're in a commercial gym, you might not do that. If you're a one-on-one trainer and you do it from home, it might be something that you put flyers out. You do door to door. It's entirely up to you how you do it, but you want to have a marketing calendar. That marketing calendar is then going to tell you when to start marketing for things. I've done this myself, and it's got to New Year and I'm like, oh shit, what am I gonna do for New Year? Really, you should be advertising now for New Year. You should get ready a month away to start nurturing those, start getting more marketing, ramp your marketing up. I'll be ramping my videos up, ramping my content to try and get myself out there more. Because if someone sees me now and starts seeing the things I do and things and likes my content, likes my videos, starts taking an interest in Invigorate as a gym, in the new year, they're going to be more likely to be top of mind and think, you know what, that's actually someone that I want to go and speak to. That's someone that I might actually, be able to use, their services to get the results that I want. So now is a great time to start actually putting this stuff out. And if you haven't got a marketing calendar for 2020, start working on that now. Look at your big dates. You've got your holidays, your public holidays, your different times of year, and your ebbs and flows of your business. So just try and figure out when you need to market, when maybe you want to hold off marketing, when's the best time to put your marketing dollars into something. Excuse me. So like I said, a marketing calendar is vital. Ideally, for some things, you want a month, maybe a month out, maybe even longer for other things. And you can never do enough marketing. Your peak sales is basically just closing the deal. So you need people to be able to come and be able to know you, like, and trust you way before they buy off you. Because, you know, if they just come in, they might not buy off you. You might watch you for a little while. They might see different things, and then they eventually buy off you. So, you know, even if you do awareness videos and you might not necessarily get, you know, instant, you know, ROI on it, you're still going to end long term. You're going to get something out of it. This was a post actually I read from, I can't remember who it was, but he was talking about, he's a friend of Grant Cardone's and Tai Lopez, and basically he was just saying that, you know, one of the things they did, Grant wanted to go on a talk show and he wasn't allowed, and apparently he just said, right, I'm going to make myself famous. And what he did was just floodgates. You know, he spent a lot of money. Obviously, he's got a lot of money to do it, but that's kind of what you want to do. You don't want to try and make yourself famous, but you need to be known. You need to be known in your area. And if you're putting out good content and people are liking it, people are listening to you, people trust you, they're more likely to buy off you. So it all kind of comes into one. You know, have a marketing budget, have a marketing plan, and then you're not going to get stuck, and you're actually going to have something that's formatted, just like you would a program. You would plan a program out for someone. Same thing. You do the same thing. You know when to peak, and that might be when you start peaking before a challenge, or before, you know, a sale, or before a certain time of year that, you know, goes a bit quieter. You might start raising it up a little bit then to try and increase your members or your clients. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to mention that. Also, actually, if you haven't set up anything for your Christmas party, I'm doing laser tag with my clients and my members. Find something like that. So far, I've got, you know, we've only got 70 members, we've got about 30 coming so far, which is a great turnout considering the time of year. So, you know, if you've not sorted your Christmas parties out, definitely something to do. Could be coffee, could be anything, but just, yeah, I would start looking at it and make sure you've booked it in already. All right, guys, that's me. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you do have any great ideas for, you know, Black Friday, Christmas, New Year. Let us know. But like I said, I'm going to be mainly targeting my old clients, re-engaging them. And just remember, when you do anything like sales as such, try and add value. Don't try and decrease the value of your services, because obviously you've got clients who are paying that price. Plus, you're worth, you know, the money that you are worth, that you charge. So don't discount. Try and add more. A prime example was someone saying about they did if you bought their program, their online program, they got a book and a free coaching call with that person for an hour. And they sold a couple of hundred of them. Not one person actually ended up taking it, but they sold a lot more on that day because that perceived value is a lot higher. People will do that, you know. Obviously, in our industries, in our service, a little bit harder, because if you give, most people are more likely to take it up. But, you know, you might not do nutrition in your sessions. You might give them a free nutrition consult, which, you know, you might have done anyway, but it adds that value, that perceived value. All right, guys, that's me done. I'll speak to you again soon.